Hello friends, good morning, good afternoon. In this session, we are going to see SQL queries on dataset. In last session, we seen in daily meal collection table, we inserted 73 key records, correct? And on the basis of that, there are some master tables as well. And there is a database, correct? Dairy project. And in that, we inserted the data, correct? So based on that, there are five questions on it. So same questions means interview point of view you have to prepare, or it is just knowledge point of view. And miss on the this data set, let's say select star from daily meal collection. So it contains 73 k records, correct? And how to uh, answer them means suppose this is the question and how to calculate that particular data, or means how to retrieve the data from the SQL with the help of the SQL query, correct? So we will see in the this session. And one more thing, at the end we will see Power BI report, so that you will get some idea about the Power BI means how to connect to the SQL server, then connection, then after that there is a how to call that particular data set, means how to retrieve the data set in Power BI, and based on that perform the report, okay, or create the report. Okay, then first of all, uh, here is the first question, means month wise collection for year 2021. Actually, here is the amount instead of the quantity, right? Means we required complete this count, means at the end there are some entries for year 2021, then year 2022, but I want only 2021. How to calculate that? Yeah, first of all, we required this data from the daily meal collection, correct? So I am making it as a answer one. Amount is stored in daily meal collection, correct? And it having the entire data, but we required only for the year 2021. How to get, yeah, one by one solve that, how to miss write the query, and one by one, step by step, execute that. First of all, where year 2021, correct? So year of particular date means there is a date time column, correct? Date underscore time, and means we are retrieving the year from that particular uh, year part. This is the year is the function, and this date time is the column, and we are retrieving the, suppose there are 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and then we require the only year for the 2021, then we'll extract the 2021 year data, correct? Here you could see there are 73 k records, right? And next, collection, month wise collection, correct? Means for this month, January, February, March, April, up to the December for year 2021. Then we required the month, correct? And then how to get that month? So here MON, month in date time, correct? If you write month, then you will get 01, 02. So such a like that here there is a 01, 02, 03, but best way here you could use month name, so you will get January. Yeah, month name is the date time function. And so how to write that? So sorry, actually instead of that we have to use the date name, means date name, with the help of that it is returning the string. If we have to use the date part, then it will return us the 0102, so such like that. So I want name of that particular month, so date name and month and date time, correct? So we are getting January, February, correct? And after that, month wise collection amount, right? So you want amount. Here is the detailed report, right? For that particular January, for February, then March. But we want collection in month wise, right? So how to calculate that? Actually, we have to do the aggregation here, group by, very simple, month wise data, correct? As month. And yeah, amount, the amount is in the aggregation, means summation, right? As, or we, I can say only amount, it's better. Yeah, it's January, February, March, April. So this is not the sorted order, but at least you get the uh, data in it. Or if you want a sorted order, then here you can do one more thing here, date part, and first of all date part, and then order by, sorry, date part. So you will get three columns, but you don't want this, correct? So if you don't want to in a select clause, then you can use the in a group by clause and then order by date part, means 0 1 2 3 up to the December you will get the data. And yeah, this is the collection amount per month, right, for the year 2021. Got it? Yes. Then next one, year 2021, quantity by milk type, means we want right now we want the quantity of the, means how much liters milk we collected by cow and buffalo, means milk type, means there are two types, cow and buffalo. So based on that we required that, correct? So this is the answer, I can say answer 2. Sorry. Yeah, first of all, what is the question from them? I'm just daily milk collection we will get this data, correct? So I am as a select star from daily milk collection, correct? And then where for year 2021, and we want quantity by milk type, means where is the milk type? So we have to join with milk type master, correct? So daily milk collection inner join milk type master on m on d dot no intelligence. Here I'm joining miss milk time master, and we want milk time. There is a quantity by milk type, so we want to consider only the quantity column, correct? So I'm considering the quantity. Okay, here quantity column I'm considering, and then here is the type, milk type ID, but we want here from the description. So where is that m dot description? Correct. First of all, we will get detailed data, right? 73K records. And but what they're saying year wise, not the right now we want year wise data and quantity wise. Sorry, quantity by milk time wise. By milk means there is a description wise we can say. So we have to do the group by description, m dot description, right? And what we want there is a summation, right? Quantity of the summation. So I am making it as a second column as milk type. Correct means cow or buffalo, and there is a summation of quantity. So you will get the data. Correct means whatever the collection means whatever the quantity in liters we got from the means milk type wise, either in a means either from cow or buffalo. Correct. So as quantity in liters. Got it? Means it is the exact answer to uh, year 2021 wise quantity by milk type. Next, detailed report. Sorry, here by mistakenly I clicked on that. So detailed report they want for date 2 means 2nd February 2021 data they want, but in the this format means first name, last name, quantity. Okay. So first of all, we want data for 2nd Feb 2021. Okay. Then select star from daily milk collection. Correct. Where date time, date underscore time is equal to which one? 2021. Then year, month, then date. Correct. So there are 200 records for that particular day, and they want the detailed data means first name, but here is the customer ID. So what we required, we want to join with customer table means registration table. We will get two tables from two values from the registration quantity. Here we get correct. So I am adding here what the columns we require. Quantity fat value here, snf value is here, so no need to join, right? And then after that rate and amount. Okay, is it also here? Yeah, here there is a milk time and milk type. Correct. So we want means actually then we have to join with milk time master and milk type master. Correct. Three tables we have to join. Right now we will get the data only for five columns, but there are first name, last name. So inner join with customer means registration are on. In daily meal collection, there is a customer code, correct? D dot customer code is equal to R dot ID. Okay, spelling. Why intelligence are not enabled? So here is the registration table and customer ID is the column, and there is a first name and last name, right? So If this first name is available in registration and a daily mail collection, then we have to use the D dot or R dot. Right now it is present in the R dot. So it is the one column in the this data set. Means from these two tables, there is a only one column. That's why we are not getting the ambiguity error. Otherwise, you will get the ambiguity. And let's say here there is a added by. So it will confuse. From which from which table I have to extract that column. Correct. So ambiguous column name added by. Right now it is present in the daily mail collection as well as registration. So you have to specify I want from D. D stands for daily mail collection. Correct. So we are getting the actually D is nothing but the alias of daily mail collection. That's why. Okay. And next one we want right now milk time and milk type. Correct. So let's join with milk type and milk time. So here is the already we have milk time master type master. So I am making it as um, type TP and yeah milk TP dot yeah here and TP dot description. Correct. Here is the so here you will get the as milk a type. Yeah. Then next one we want milk time. Okay, I did. First I considered the milk type here time and TM and yes we have to choose milk time ID join right and yeah all the things are fine and just we have to use as a instead of TP you have to use the TM means time master correct and description as a milk time what it means whatever they are saying first name last name VAT value SNF value quantity rate correct amount so here we got that right means our answer is right now perfectly fine for year sorry for day 2nd Feb 2021 right and one more thing if you observe this query in designer view so you can easily understand means which tables joints are here and which is the allies this is the milk time master this is the milk type master and R is nothing but the registration and if you want date time then you could just add if you want date you can add that or customer that particular customer ID okay then here that query will form and here is the customer ID showing at the end right so in such a way that you can design the query in that form as well means suppose here is the query designer view and you have to make the runtime yeah registration and then after that there is yeah here is the country master right where is the country yeah country master so these two tables are joined and first name last name and there is a country id instead of country id we want country name right so where it is select ah sorry so yeah so you can form that query within a fraction of second correct because that registration table contain the 50K records so here 50K records and whatever the description of that then you will get that means here is just quickly overview about to get the data very quickly and just for your understanding, it is the quickly you can understand that, right? Okay. Then fourth question, 2021 year data of customer code 5. Okay. So miss, right now we want data from the for year 2021, right? So I am just making the simple select statement and select star from daily milk collection, got it, and customer code 5, correct, for 5 customers. Miss, when that particular customer come into the dairy milk collection at that time, means whenever there is a from 1st Jan 2021 to the 31st December 2021, in the current whole year, means that whole year, how, means what is the data for that particular customer code is equal to 5. So let's check where customer ID is equal to 5. So you will get 1460 record, and after that, yeah, customer code, and here you want, means customer code ID is equal to 5. Yeah, means they want, they mention, yeah, there is a XYZ name is mentioned, so you can filter that, means you have to join that particular customer table, and then you can retrieve the data from that, means whatever the important column, just pick up from them, and means here query would be like as a, like, we can do that as well, and just add the filter here, where is nothing but the uh, row wise filter, and yes, and star means we will get complete all columns, and if we specify this uh, columns you want, this is the column wise filter, and where with the help of where we can filter the data row wise, correct? So yeah, this is the complete 1 year data for, actually date is mentioned here, yeah, actually instead of that you could mention date time, and customer ID, it's fine, no problem. Yeah, right, means first Jan 4 entries, second Jan 4 entries, right? Okay then, and fifth question is, actually here this is also satisfied the requirement, but yeah, means there is a milk type based on the ID, means who knows that particular ID is there, is a two ID is fine, but there are a, means 100 records in the that particular milk time ID or a milk type ID, then how to get that? So we need to add the description table, means there is a whatever the master table, and then calculate the means retrieve the exact first name last name, so it will be a better. Okay then, and okay, next one is the fifth question, retrieve top three customers by quantity wise, and in that they mentioned the cow, correct? So understand the first of all what is their question, top three customers, okay, no problem. By quantity wise means we have to check the quantity, correct, and then only cow, correct, again one filter, filtered by cow, correct, and retrieve top three customers. Right now they are not restricting us, means all year data. Here there is a space, no need to mention the whatever the data we have, and based on that we have to filter the data for only cow. So cow is nothing but the, means you can join milk type master in this, correct, and just filter the cow data. Here I am joining milk type master, correct? On d dot milk type id is equal to tp dot id. tp dot it means the milk type master, and what we want, cow data only. So where tp dot description is equal to cow, right? So we will get 73k records, but in 73k records there is a 36k 500, right? Is there is a half of the records are of the cow and half of the records of the buffalo, right? So we are getting the data right now for the cow, correct? And check the quantity, right? Retrieve top three customers by quantity, and here is the quantity. We don't need all the columns. We want only quantity and customers. Customers means their name we want. First of all, we filter the customer ID, and then we can join that particular table, right? Means registration table, customer ID and quantity. So customer ID and quantity we are getting, right? And then right now what we have to do, top three customers, right? Top three customers means we have to means summarize them, group by which one, customer ID, right? What we means which aggregation we require, summation means we required the means summation of that particular quantity for 50 customer, then there is a how much quantity we collected, correct? And yeah, here we will get quantity wise means first customer, second customer, third customer, right? And order by, first of all we will get, when you mention sum of quantity, then here I am making as a quantity to just analyze, and yeah, here quantity, right? This is the quantity in a ascending order. What we want, actually we want in a descending order, DSC. So we will get the descending order means 50 who having the idea as a 50, so we got them means quantity, and means actually he having the uh, higher quantity as compared to the other one, means first one is the 50, second one is 43, and third one is the 48. So top three customers we want, right? Top three only here, right? And we want their name, right? How to join that? You can join at here as well as at the miss. Let's say I'm joining that particular table at the end. At the end means here, yeah. First of all, how to do that? You can using in the query view in designer view. It is means easy as well. Add table registration, okay, and this join we not required, so you can delete that join as well. And customer ID, it is the group by, here is the you can see group by. Right now we want first name and last name, so it is also group by because we are grouping them in a customer ID, so that's why those are mentioned in the group by condition. Yeah, first name and last name you could see here. And yeah, there is a first name 50, whatever means there is a instead of 50 there is a another name. Right now we insert the data dynamically, that's why, right? And yeah, this is the, and no need to show customer ID. Even you can remove the customer ID from this, correct? And if what they mention is top three customers by quantity, it is also not required. Submission means quantity is also not required. If you want, then you can add. Means there is a, they want only the first name and last name. They are not interested in quantity. They are interested in only name, right? And if I'm executing this query on the different database, then here they will observe Miss Sri Hari Baba Mali Kailash correct Shailesh Dharkode. So these are the quantity wise. Means whatever the database means they are having the data for 2 years, 3 years, means how much quantity they supplied, means they can easily identify these are the top three customers. With the help of them, we are getting the more collection. Right. Okay, then we will see quickly Power BI report. Yeah, means I will upload same queries on my blog, so you will get the um, for practice point of view, and you can create same query as per misunderstand the same questions to yourself and then try it. And if you have any doubts, then ask me, no problem. Or please let me know your questions in comment section, so I will answer them. And then next thing I have to show there is a one stored procedure, and I think yeah in the last session we seen that, but still I am repeating it again. Here is the stored procedure. Means here is the list of data. Means suppose I am executing it, I am passing the first date and last date. Means 1st Jan 2021 to the 31st Jan 2021. I am having the complete data, right? So how to analyze that data? Correct. Right now we have a data, but we can observe it in a Excel, we can observe it in a Tableau, we can observe it in a Power BI. So let's see in a Power BI. So what I did, actually, I'm just showing you means as a new report. So means if you are a new to the Power BI, and I will create a separate series on Power BI. Means right now I'm showing you as a in between, but means how to install the Power BI, then how to connect to that particular tool, and then we can observe the data. Correct. So get data means here you can connect with multiple sources like uh, Excel, then there is a Dataverse, then analysis services, SQL Server analysis services, SQL Server, OData, then web. Correct. And here I'm right now connecting to the SQL Server. My comp and is the my server name, and database I am connecting as a dairy project, while yeah copying the name, drag and drop and then copying instead of right click rename. Then if there is a something happen, then there will be the problem. Best way, drag and drop and just copy it. Correct. And mention the database name and import and direct query. So I will explain you all the things. Means these are the two connectivity modes. With the help of that, we are getting the data and command timeout. So here I am mentioning that query. In the next session, means next page, you can mention that. But right now I am page uh, entering that query right now, right? And you will get complete detailed data. Here you could see load it, and as I said in the past, yeah, I think past session or before of that, there is a model view. Means in this you can uh, simply grab the complete 3 to 4 tables, and then you will design the model at here, and then there is a data in this tab. Here is the model view, here is the data view, and one is the report view. Correct. So, and one more thing, please listen carefully. Here there are the multiple columns. If you don't need, then don't include it, because it is the performance wise very important. Means suppose you want amount, then and then you include the amount. If no necessity, then exclude it. No required, then no problem. And there is a quantity. Here is the aggregation. Means here you could see there is a symbol in front of column name. Means suppose let's say here is the advanced tab, and there is a tran transaction number. Do you wanna any aggregation on this? No. So put a no. SNF value. SNF value is the simple one. So is any aggregation required? No. Rate and quantity. Even quantity yeah, even rate I don't want. So delete that column. Delete from model. Actually it will delete from the specific select result, not from your actual table. Got it? And next thing, milk time, milk type. Correct. It is in the right now we got the data in string format, not in the, because we already joined here, and then at the end we are getting the data from it, right? So there is another way. Means you can consider daily milk collection table, milk type, milk time, and then you can form the model, and then in this you can observe the data. But best way, means write a stored procedure, because execution plan is same and all the things are in a performant way. So use that. And actually from performance point of view, I will explain means how that particular reporting system should be work. And first of all we will finish it, and then at the end I will show you means what are the different things we need to consider. And yeah, here is the fat value. We want any aggregation audit? No, I'm just making here. Otherwise, I will, yeah, not remember. Performance or a cluster. I have to say about the cluster thing. And okay, fat value. Customer code. Customer code. You wanna any aggregation on it? Yeah, means how many customers in that particular year or a month, that data if you want, then you can make the aggregation as a count. Correct? Is there a summation required? Nothing. And amount. Obviously, yeah, it is the summation. Agree means agreed. We no problem in it. And yeah, this is the overall data we have. And suppose you consider there is a date, then in the background you could see there is a date hierarchy. Means year wise, quarter wise, month wise, and day wise. Data is already we will get the data in aggregated format. Let's say I am considered the as a month. So you filter the data on January, then respective to that month you were getting the data, and this is the date hierarchy. And we need to pass the date column so that automatically inside this is the they are support. Means actually this is the functionality they are giving us the feature. And yes, here is the report view. I am creating the one detailed report right now. Detailed report, it means whatever the field you want. So click on that, click on here, and here is the query. Here is the filters, and here is the visualization. Means what chart you want, cross tab you want or anything different things are here is like maps, correct? And right now I require first name, last name, customer code, correct? This is the customer code. And yeah, data for right now 73K records we are having a data. Then quantity wise, correct? Amount, here there is a amount wise, but you could see there is a aggregate, means here if you see there is a first name, means data is already aggregated, first name last name, means first name last name 2. Then quantity, it is basically means whatever the, it is milk type 1 plus milk type 2, and amount is we are getting from, means we have to give them, or we already given them, so this is nothing but the amount, correct? Means we collected them, and collected milk from them, and we given a amount to them, customer. And milk type, here you could see there is a, yeah, cow whites milk, buffalo whites milk is first name who is xyz, and there is a, customer is 730. Then submission of amount for whole year, whole year I am saying. And if you wanna month wise, then, or you could do one milk time wise, means there is a milk time wise, again there is a, uh, segregated. So if you wanna month wise, so you can add month wise as well, means for particular first month there is a cow wise data different, then buffalo wise data is different. And if you wanna, if you don't want milk type wise, then just remove that, and here you go, you will get January, February. Yeah, so such a like that up to the December, right? And if you click on a chart, then you will get the chart here. But right now, issue is that all the, this is the dynamic data. That's why we are not getting the, means all the customers having the equal data. Means there is a 1460 records. What we can do, we can connect this stored procedure to the another database. So let's see, my comp database is the Swaraj, and we will execute same proc, right? Okay, advance. Then which query we executed? Yes, this for 2021 there is a nothing data, so I am making it as a 20, and 2010 to 2023. Okay, and you will get this data, right? Here is the, miss. Yeah, they are saying if you wanna make the query 1 and 2, so I don't want. So delete their relationship, right? Because I have to make a standalone query 2 and query 1. Query 2 is belongs to Swaraj, query 1 belongs to the dairy project. So right now page 2, means here is the data of query. This is the query 1 and this is the data of query 2, right? And here is the chart. So first of all, do the, means remove the aggregations here, advance, and then none, snf, none, rate, I don't want, pet value, yeah, pet value, none, customer amount, Is it fine? No problem. Middle name I don't want. Is settled. Delete. Because why miss if we don't want then why to include that here? Correct? Okay. Those are required. I grab them here. Okay then. Yeah. Right now I'm on a chart. Sorry, report. And here I'm creating the chart for the detailed report, right? And here query to first name, last name, milk type. No, milk type I don't want. Milk, yeah, milk type, and then amount, right? And after that, yeah, I want data month wise, right? So is for there is a Achyut Mahajan, right? Cow, then Ajay Patil, buffalo, right? So we got the data from them, and for which date you can here is the this day and month year you can add, but it is the then again too much segregated. So I am not including that. And if you click on first of all what we do, yeah, here is the first name, then there is a milk type, then summation, and then month, right? Yeah, I removed one field from here, milk, time, and even I want detailed data. So here means there is a first name, last name, or I'm removing the first name, last name. There is a or in SQL Server you can do there is a first name plus last name as well. Means how to combine that first name plus last name here, because in default is in a string. So yeah, I executed in dairy project. Same store procedure you have to execute it on Swaraj. Then you will get the data as a name. Right now I am considering the first name. Okay. And here you can do also do the miss there is a derived column, we can call it as a derived column, means there is a new column and which is the combination of two columns, correct? Means there is a nothing but the uh, we can say this is the next level of the means in ETL we are doing that activity, extract, transform, and load. Means we are playing with data right now. Means there is a we are getting the data and do the operation on that data, and then means either load or represent it, right? So I'm considering the first name right now, correct? And if you click on it, then okay, sorry, first name and then last name, then month. So this is the data. Means if you again drill down. Yes, there is a, yeah, first name means whatever the quantity, sorry, amount wise data we have, and who is this Balu, then there is a Balu Naikade. So these are the, yeah, here is, yes, 97, right? And I created the one more report based on the same data. Yeah, here is the data, means here is the, e- if you see detailed data as we seen previously, correct? So here is the cross tab report, and in visualization you have to place the cross tab, and in that there is a milk time. We have to apply that particular visualization here, and means in milk type as a, means based on that we are segregating the data, means cow wise different, buffalo wise different, and then there is a date wise, means quarter one to, means there is a data hierarchy, correct? And columns, which columns there is a evening time and morning time, and whatever the total, right? So based on that we are getting the data. If you go to the upper hierarchy, yeah, year wise data, right? So such like that. Yeah, I will create a separate series on Power BI so that you will get the complete understanding over that. Is there is a, what is the filter, what is the visualization, and means you can easily learn that, no problem. But actually just we have to check, means how to publish that report, means when gateway, means that things are required, or there are different things as well, means Power BI server. Right now, this is the Power BI desktop tool, correct? And we can do it on um, browser as well, or how to do deploy that. There is a new measure. First of all, we learn some different things like SSIS, SSAS, SSRAS, or means you will get some complete understanding about that tool, or means what they are doing, and then we will come over on a Power BI, so that means from scratch you will get the entire knowledge. Okay then, thanks. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, please share it and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.